Hi, I'm Daniel Talented, the Note to Self Guy, and welcome to my channel. I got a question for you. If God grants you one wish, what would it be? Let me think about this for a moment.
That's easy. If God granted me one wish, I'd wish to be a ladies' man.
Good Christ, old Moses, man. I can understand why you'd ask that. Sonny, you have no game whatsoever. You haven't been able to buy a date. Of course, being broke and cheap doesn't help.
Hey, I'm not broke, but cheap. Well, I'll plead the fifth on that one.
And your memory ain't worth 2 cents either. You remember when your cousin set you up on a blind date and you took the young lady to the cheapest restaurant that you could find? And when the bill came out, you broke out the coupon. Buy one dinner and get one dinner free. What's wrong with you, man? Even the waitress looked at you funny.
No, he didn't. Not a coupon on the first date. This guy is a real loser. There goes my tip. Another cheap dude.
Have you lost your mind, sir? Clearly you were not trying to impress the young lady. And let me guess, she never called your butt back again, did she?
무궁화 꽃이 피었습니다.
No, she didn't. I think she lost my number.
Yeah, and I'm LeBron James. Let me tell you something, doctor. As long as you have money, you will never have to worry about women. You see, money is a woman magnet, and it changes things from a chick's perspective. Listen up, Sonny, because I'm going to give you a real-life example, and it's a true story, too. Back in my day, I was a student at Howard University. HU, you know. And I was in my girlfriend's dorm room, and I overheard one of my girlfriend's suite mates commenting on how ugly Mike Tyson was. Well, later that week, Mike Tyson won the big championship bout and made millions of dollars. Mike pulled up at my girlfriend's dorm in a stretch limousine one day, and those young college girls swarmed around that limousine like roaches on syrup. And the same girl who called Mike Tyson ugly just 1 week before said, "I can't believe Mike Tyson is in the parking lot. He's so fine." What? I thought I'd been shot by a dead man, because this made absolutely zero sense to me. How could a man go from ugly to fine in just 1 week? The answer is quite simple. Money! Like magic, money changed that man's looks and how the ladies and others perceive him. So, with that being said, doctor, if God granted me one wish, I wish to be a billionaire. Why? Because a millionaire just won't do. Besides, if money can improve one's looks, I want to be the cat's meow when it comes to the ladies. And I suppose I can help others who are in need as well. Why? Because I'm rich.
Let me see. When God asked Solomon what he wanted, Solomon asked for wisdom. So I'm thinking, if God granted me one wish, what would it be? I would ask to be a righteous man. Why? Well, there are several reasons for that. First of all, the Bible tells us that the prayers of the righteous availeth much. That means that the power of prayer is like having a superpower. It's a game changer for crying out loud. And to know that your prayers are connected to God's ear is something very special. It's like having a prayer hookup on steroids. Anybody out there got kids? Well, I know I do, and I have to tell you, a good solid prayer life is an absolute must. Why? Because when your kids walk outside that door, you're not there to protect them. You need God's blessing and protection on their lives. So a good prayer life is absolutely essential. If I were a righteous man more consistently, people would see the God in me all the time. In other words, I will be a better fisherman of men. That means that I could be a better witness for God and will lead more people to Christ. As a righteous man, with the aid of the Holy Spirit, guess what I can do? I will be able to more effectively utilize the fruits of the Spirit. Love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, gentleness, faithfulness, and self-control. And you know what? I'll be able to use all these fruits of the Spirit with precision. Truthfully, the closest I've ever been to a righteous man was when I was 23 years old. Back then, God and I were really close. You see, I could pray about something, And the next morning, I knew the answer, y'all. I couldn't explain it, but I knew the answer. Now, back then, I didn't worry about anything. I didn't have a care in the world. As a matter of fact, that was the happiest time of my life. The Lord consumed my life, my thoughts. He was my everything. So to the question, do the prayers of a righteous man avail much? Absolutely. So, if God granted you one wish, what would it be and why? Please leave a comment, as I'd love to hear about it. Well, you guys take care, be blessed, and I'll chat with you later. The Note to Self Guy, out.